What's going on, guys? It is Music, or just Noah, and today I'm bringing you, well, we're bringing you another dual com. And Matt, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt or G27 Status here, and today we're bringing you basically part two of some MW3 news in a dual com form. Basically, because last time we were doing this, I kind of got cut off while I was mid sentence, and we figured, let's just get a really big gameplay, and we'll just talk about MW3 and basically everything you want, because we did get a lot of views on the last MW3 dual com we did, or Noah got a lot of views on his last MW3 dual com with me. So we figured let's do another one, and this one's going to be packed with a lot more information as we found more stuff out as we prepared for this dual commentary. So if you want to kick it off, Noah.
Alright, alright. By the by, if you have not seen part one, there will be an annotation in the corner of the screen right now, so go ahead and click it. In terms of new perks and such like that, we're pretty much in this commentary going to cover like everything that we know so far. Now, some of this may be confirmed, some of it may not be. Most of the info we have is confirmed from what we've heard, so we're going to try and give you only confirmed info. But we did find out that there is going to be no stopping power in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which is fine with me, quite honestly. I didn't like the fact that you had to use stopping power when you sniped in MW2. It took away the chance to experiment with a lot of perks, which is one of the reasons that I think Black Ops is actually good in something. That they do give a good outlook on experimenting with different perks and such like that. So maybe MW3 will be the same way. We gotta really see what kind of perks we're gonna see before we can do anything. By the way, I did combine two gameplays here. This first part is this is a GB singles match that I did, and I won. I smacked the kid, actually. And the second other gameplay is a hardcore search and destroy public match. But yeah, Matt, you can continue on your ideas or thoughts or wants for perks.
Alright, so basically, right now, what I've seen on my channel, actually, before I go into it, we do a weekly quad com. We haven't done one in a while because we really haven't. Shit. Okay, excuse me.
Okay.
Alright. We do a weekly quad com on my channel. We haven't gotten around to doing it recently just because no one's really been we all haven't been like at home, on the weekends where we could do a quad commentary. But anyways, basically what we did was for most of the episodes we talked about MW3 info, and we talked about a lot of the perks there. So if you want to check that out, just go to my channel. But anyways, there are a lot of stealth perks that they did mention or release. I don't know if they're confirmed. I'm pretty sure they are. But they also do have a lot of counter perks, basically, where you can have, like, let's say, like, some guys running around with Ghost on. It's not called Ghost. I think it's called, like, Assassin or something like that. And basically there's a counter perk where you can basically see, like, people who are using these perks, these stealth perks. So it's kind of just a counter. So, I think they're trying to balance out the game a lot with all these different types of perks, but it seems to be more stealth focused. And another thing they're trying to do with the game is bring a more COD 4 aspect to it, I guess you could say.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, what they're basically, when I really think about it, when you take away stopping power, you bring COD 4 and like a lot of guns back from MW2. They're kind of combining like all the Call of Duties, and if they really do like, as that guy said in the video that we were just watching now, if they maintain it, I think they really can make this kind of like the superpower Call of Duty, you could kind of say, because if you're combining all the good stuff from each game and like balancing it out, making great maps, a lot of guns, a lot of perks to experiment with, you can, like, this could be like one of probably the greatest Call of Duty. I don't mean to sound like I'm getting my hopes up or anything, because we really haven't seen anything yet. I mean, I did notice one thing, that the guns don't have recoil, and that would probably be a problem, but
But remember, the game isn't out yet, so there was a lot of things that changed when Black Ops came out. I mean, just with the whole fucking quick scoping thing, that changed in like 2 days before the game was released or something like that. This could all change. The game is the multiplayer, that is still in the concealed beta phase, I guess if you want to say. One of the things that I'm actually looking forward to is actually the survival mode.
Oh yeah,
And
Spec Ops.
I don't know why. I played Spec Ops like twice in MW2, and but it's just it looks so cool. I like the way they have the wave system and such like that. That gameplay has been released. You can see that on IMW3 Zone or MW3 Zone. I can't remember the exact channel name, but that there'll be a link to that channel in the description. They're a great channel. They post a lot of MW3 gameplay and such like that.
News and
Yeah, news and stuff. So yeah, we're pretty excited. I'm just excited. That's really all I can say.
yeah.
Is I'm just excited.
Yeah, I'm definitely more excited for this game than I am Black Ops, and that kind of happened with MW2 as well. I got really pumped over MW2, but when Black Ops started coming out, it's just like kind of like, oh, cool, a new Call of Duty. But this game I'm pretty excited for. I mean, I do enjoy the Modern Warfare series, but we kind of did get off topic a little bit where we were talking about the COD 4 aspect.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And, really what they're trying to focus on is bring back a lot of our favorite things from Call of Duty 4, the balance, and mainly the guns. If you look at some of the gameplays, you'll notice like the AK-47, the 74U, the classic model of the MP5, which is really fucking sick. I cannot wait to use that gun. I love the classic COD 4 MP5 as much as anyone else does, I think.
Well, it's actually from the gameplay of the survival mode that I saw in one of the interviews. The MP5 looks like it's mixed with the MP5 from MW2, the one from COD 4, and it has like the iron sights of the one from Black Ops.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much all just mushed together in this what I think would be an awesome gun. In terms of like gun, like any one gun being like the monster race of guns, I'm actually really skeptical. In Black Ops, like I did find a gun list. Whether it was true or not, I don't know. In Black Ops, I found an early gun list, and I pretty much like I'm not saying I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I pretty much could tell right away that the 74U was gonna be the dominant of the guns, especially like SMG wise. Now you find mainly the FAMAS really and the Galil and stuff like that. I'm not a big tryhard fan. I don't do that kind of stuff, so it's like it really makes no sense to me. If there, but Matt, like you were saying with the balance thing, maybe there won't be a dominant gun. Maybe every gun will be equal. Every gun will have its pluses and minuses. And like in real life. So we can only hope for that because that would just make the game awesome. And for those of you who actually don't know, COD 4 was the only game to win Game of the Year. Now, granted, that was for the story, but come on, that's got to have something to do with the gameplay. So if InfinityWard can not get cocky this time around and actually, pull it off, then maybe we can get a really nice game, really good game out, really solid. And again, we can only keep our fingers crossed. I did see a map list, and like I said, some of these maps may not be confirmed, but they may be. One of the maps that really interested me, I don't know about you, Matt, was actually Paris, I think is the name of it.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
And I think the whole, for those of you who don't know, the whole aspect of MW3 is like kind of a World War III kind of thing going on. And if those of you who saw the gameplay from E3, you had that mission in New York and Manhattan and stuff like that. And you see gameplay from all around the world in like these different places. And I just think that if this aspect really pulls off and if it's good, like I said before, we're gonna have a really solid game on our hands. I wasn't, Matt, you were saying you weren't that crazy pumped for Black Ops. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty pumped, mainly because it was actually my first like new COD I was experiencing. You know what I mean? And I gotta say I was disappointed, but we're not gonna get into that topic. But I think I do still play and I enjoy Modern Warfare 3 or MW2 and COD 4. So I think we're definitely gonna see some pretty awesome shit from MW3.
Yeah. Another thing that kind of does add to the awesomeness, I guess you could say, of this game is the fact that they did confirm there's no one-man army or commando or any of that annoying stuff. Probably no like explosive enhancing damage perk,
Or
bullet
bullet damage enhancing.
Yeah, that as well, So they are taking out, if they're smart about it, I don't care about the RPGs because honestly, Black Ops kind of killed that, in a good way though. They,
Yeah.
they didn't nerfed it so much that it was kind of like, what the fuck's the point of using this thing? It can't get me any kills. I might as well use my pistol.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our next topic, or at least to my next topic of how I do want to see, and I'm pretty sure everyone else does, wants to see the pistol as a secondary. I really didn't like how in MW2, like anyone else, I know I'm just kind of like saying what everyone else has said, where people can run around with shotguns because you make like a shotgun like a primary and the machine pistols like a primary. It does open up a lot of more experimentation
Oh
with
yeah.
the primary weapons instead of just like, oh, I can use these two weapons. I don't really need to try anything out because they're in the secondary section.
Exactly.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think a really interesting thing would actually be to see machine pistols as a primary. I think that would be awesome.
That's yeah.
Because like maybe not nerf them, maybe make them a little bit stronger, just for the sheer fact that they are machine pistols. I don't know if you guys have ever tried, but I definitely have tried going for this whole like only using a G18 and like a single G18 at a game. A little challenging, not the easiest thing in the world, but oh god, I lost my train of thought. Shit.
We're talking about machine pistols.
Oh yeah. And
extra
in terms of shotguns as primaries, like if it's true, I would personally love to see that because but the thing is I don't want to see like in COD 4, those of you who have it, there are only two shotguns and they're the W1200 and the
M1014.
Yeah, that's one. And it's just like I mean that's cool and all, but Matt, you were talking about experimentation. Give us a little more, leeway with the experimentation and in terms of
I really
shotguns.
like the what Black Ops in their shotgun. You got a double barrel, you got the semi-auto,
Yeah.
you got the akimbo. What else was there? I mean that's the most. Oh, pump action. Basically they threw every type of shotgun in there, and that was fine for me. It was like I could switch it up with a different type of shotgun. Each one was significantly different, and I really think MW3 should do that. And I mean, of course, they're not gonna. Actually, they could have the double barrels. I mean, they did maybe
Double
learn their
barrels would
lesson
be
with the
interesting.
Akimbo
Just not the
Rangers.
Olympia, something else.
Yeah, something that actually kills.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was complaining about the Olympia, but that's for a different commentary, I suppose. But we're definitely gonna see some form of the AA-12 at some point.
Oh my god, the thing looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be fully auto or not, but if you did watch the gameplay where they were on like the boat and they were riding on
The
outside of
submarine
Manhattan,
thing, yeah.
he's sitting there with a shotgun and like he shoots the engine of the boat and it blows up. But when he shot it, it was like boom, 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 like that. It wasn't like like that, like it did in MW2. And it actually took me a quick story. It took me a good few months to realize that gun was fully fully automatic, and I ran around like mashing my trigger. I was like, dude, my trigger finger's so good. Look at this.
Oh my god, Matt, you would. I really, you said, Matt, that they were bringing back the economy-based system.
Oh yeah.
And I actually don't know. Do you know for a fact that that's true?
I'm almost 100% sure this is true because when I was watching one of the interviews, Robert Bowling was talking and like I don't know if it was a slip or he said it on purpose just to kind of slide something in there, but he did say during the Spec Ops. Well, I know it's a Spec Ops and it is technically part of the multiplayer, but I don't know if it's only for Spec Ops. But they did say you can buy your kill streaks, so. I don't know if he just threw that in there or not, but that does hint us a bit towards the economy-based system, which I would like to see a return of because it was a lot of fun working to get my guns. I can unlock them, but then I got to buy them. It did make me work to try out all my stuff, and it definitely keeps you busy during the prestiges.
I think with the prestiging aspect especially, like in Modern Warfare 2, like by the time you were 70, and that actually brings to my next topic that I'll mention in a second. When you reach 70 and you get the camos and stuff like that, I had no desire to prestige whatsoever,
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like, I worked for this shit, I'm not doing it again. But in Black Ops, it's like, you prestige, you get your money and such, and you just buy it again. And I think that's so much easier, it's so much more motivating, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, this isn't a big deal. You know,
Yeah.
so if they're smart, they'll definitely bring that back, and that would just make the game super duper awesome. Matt, we got about 2 minutes left, I think. Real quick, the other thing that I wanted to mention was level capping. Whether or not it's gonna be 70, or if they're gonna keep it around like probably between like 50 to 65. I don't know. I personally would like to see something not too high. I don't want to see 70. That was fucking ridiculous. I was a pain in the ass to do. I would personally like to see around maybe like 65, maybe 55. Nothing weird though, guys. Nothing like 63 or something. That's just it's a
Yeah.
random ass
Uh,
number that's unneeded. Like,
Probably got like a minute left, so I just want to throw out one last thing, and that's the emblems. I really want to
oh
customize my emblem again.
yeah,
So that's just one thing I just want to throw up there in the air for you guys to think about before this commentary ends. I mean, I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I thought it was pretty damn sweet that I could customize my own emblem and then slap it on my gun nonetheless.
exactly. Yeah,
I thought that was sick.
that was cool. I definitely, but I hated the titles in Black Ops. They
Yeah, the
fucking
title
sucked.
sucks. So InfinityWard members, if you are watching this, or Sledgehammer members, if you are watching this, make some good titles because
Yeah, really.
Black Ops ones were just ass, and they were
Yeah.
from the story. And if you don't play the story, you just look at
Yeah.
them and go, "Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess
Yeah.
I'll use this
Yeah, that
one."
guy's on fire. It's nice, yeah. No, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, I liked the snarky titles, like, finish him or something like that. I liked that. I thought that was funny. I thought it added a little personality to the game. So if you're going to combine them, combine that. But we are out of time, guys. I'm Noah. This is your Modern Warfare 3 info video. And Matt, you can go ahead and...
Yeah, it's Matt or G27 Stats. Hope you guys got a lot of MW3 info. Links are in the description for everything, and we'll talk to you guys later, right?
All right, peace out, guys.